It only takes one sip of an ice-cold summer drink from McDonald's to give you a quick break from the office, and you're at a party in the Hamptons. You spot future wifey walking up, and she says,
"Can you move your chair?
What?
So I can vacuum under there."
With so many flavors, where will your sip take you?
This summer, come to McDonald's and try a refreshing $2 small McCafe drink like a frozen strawberry lemonade or a $1 any size soft drink. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Episode 1231 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to Hump Day. Nah, it's not Hump Day. I enjoy what I do, so I don't really feel like it's a problem day, like, okay, I'm over the hump, on the way to the weekend. That's not me. I just like what I'm doing. I love doing the show. And by the way, have you ever listened to my other show, Job Search Radio? That's a 6-day-a-week show. It comes out as video. This show is purely audio. It's a 7-day-a-week show. Between the two, you're getting 13 episodes a week. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're getting even more. So, again, follow me here by subscribing. Subscribe to Job Search Radio and subscribe to JobSearchTV.com. That's my YouTube channel, or the easiest way you can get to my channel. And with that, let's get going.
I was meeting with a coaching client yesterday who I had helped land. I coached her into a job. I wasn't the recruiter. I was the coach who supported her in her job search. And the position she was working for really highlights the dilemma and the lie of contract to hire and temp to perm. Let me just give you a scenario. And I want to preface this by saying sometimes it works out, but no one ever talks about the other times, the times where the conversion doesn't happen. So I just want to kind of lay it out for you. In her case, first they talked to her about a full-time job, and then she arrived and suddenly it was contract to hire. Red flag number one. She'd been out of work for a while, decided, okay, let me try it. We're waiting for a new budget to go into effect. It'll go into effect with the new year, no problem converting. I'm paraphrasing, but you get the point. So as the contract is starting to run out, they're going through we just have to get this approval. Yes, it's a go. No, we can't get this approval. We're going to try and work it a different way. They go back and forth with her 5 or 6 times over one aspect or another. And eventually gets to a point where there are, I think, 3 of them who are working on contracts there with the proviso of a hire at the back end. And one of them comes to her and says, look, I don't want you finding out about this back channel, but they're talking with me about full-time. If sometimes you're in a bake-off situation where you're competing with others except they're not telling you. Sometimes they just can't get budget to bring on to full-time staff. Because although it looks like less money that they're spending, it's coming from a different budget pocket. It's kind of like, we can only take it out of our left pocket for full-time, but if it's a contract, we can take it out of the right pocket, And the result is, a lot of people, this person certainly was burned by the experience, and no one ever talks about this dilemma, the emotional side of the roller coaster of we can, we can't, we can, we can't, we can, we can't. And this person eventually got to the point of the screw it, screw it. This is going to sort itself out. I really don't care what they tell me because they don't know what they're talking about. I'm on this emotional roller coaster. It doesn't really work for me. So it's going to be what it'll be. I'm going to do my best, and so be it. If you can't handle that kind of scenario, contract to hire isn't for you, because often it has little to do with the competence of the individual. Ultimately, it may just come down to money or a contract they signed with a consulting firm that they'd have to pay out a certain amount of money to convert you onto staff. Well, this firm, they can get the person for free. Follow? I want to repeat that because it's real important. The consulting agency you work for has a contract with the potential employer, the vendor, the firm that is bringing you on as the consultant. And that contract may specify a conversion fee at the end of the assignment. So if they hire you, they have to pay X number of thousands of dollars to that consulting firm. That has nothing to do with you. That has to do with the consulting firm wanting what it believes is its fair share. Now, frankly, I believe they do deserve additional money, but some firms don't, or they're working directly with a consultant who just wants to be on staff, and there's no conversion fee in the deal. So it's cheaper for them to pick one person over another. You don't know that. You don't know whether there's a conversion fee as part of the deal. You just know that you're on this roller coaster, and one day they say, okay, that's it, goodbye. That's really what happens. Okay, that's it, goodbye. If you can't handle that possibility, this isn't for you. If you can, or if you've been out of work for a long time, it's okay. You have to take the gamble, and don't consider this permanent. Don't seduce yourself or trick yourself into believing it's anything more than a contract or a temp assignment, that at the end of the day you can be dismissed. Keep looking. Keep trying to find something else. Don't suddenly pull in your reins and not explore other options, because at the end of the assignment, it can very readily be adios, muchachos.
So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, here are a few ways that I can help you. First of all, you can hire me to coach you throughout your job search in every way imaginable. That includes a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation and or networking, answering your questions about your job search, giving you advice about a decision you have to make once you have the offer. We can work in 30-minute or 1-hour increments throughout your search. And the easiest way to talk with me about it is by connecting with me at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show. I just like knowing that I'm helping folks. And once we're connected, message me that you're interested in coaching. We'll do a free discovery conversation with one another. If you're not interested in coaching and you just have a few questions, the easiest way to do it is by reaching out to me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I. Or if you don't have an iOS device, if you're an Android user or you just want to call me on the phone, do it through PrestoExperts.com, where I'm a career coach and job search expert. For those of you who've been listening to the show, you know that I always talk about JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And recently, we've been changing the focus of the site to really emphasize interviewing and answering tough interview questions. If you join, you'll have access to curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's designed to help you find work more quickly, as well as videos and podcasts and other information. Again, an emphasis on interviewing and answering tough interview questions. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and get 2 months for free instead of the 1 month that the site offers. And the last thing I want to mention to you is schedule me for lunch. I do it at 12:30 most days, and for now I'm making myself available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for lunch at 12:30 Eastern Time. We'll meet over Zoom and be able to see one another. You bring something to eat, or if it's early for you, very simply bring some coffee with you. We'll sit and talk for 45 minutes. I'll answer your questions. That's less for $175. That's less than what I charge for comparable time for my coaching. So again, reach out to me through LinkedIn and we'll schedule a time for lunch. Have a great day. Take care.
Welcome to the Total Wireless store, where total confidence awaits.
Data overage alerts on my phone make streaming tough.
Don't worry, you got this with Total Wireless. Right now, purchase a new line or bring your number and get a month's worth of free data. That's 5 gigs free that never expires on the nation's best 4G LTE network.
Free data?
Stream on.
Discover the Total Wireless stores and get total confidence. The latest phones, the best network, all at great prices. Now open in New York. Requires activation with qualifying plan. Minimum $35 per 30 day. Refer to latest terms and conditions of service at totalwireless.com.